Yeah, I mean, I think what's interesting is earlier in the year I got the opportunity to go over to New York where we picked up a gold, a silver and a bronze for this campaign. It was exciting being there, being in the big city, but nobody really knows who you are, where you kind of come from, and you're kind of not winning in front of your peers, and there's a kind of weird feeling about it. And Tommy went off to Cannes, and there we picked up four gongs and the gold line. And I think that say, but I mean, it was kind of nerve-wracking for him, and your peers aren't kind of there, But then when you win in South Africa, all your peers are there. The whole industry is there, from the directors you work with to the sound engineers to all the young creative guys, and winning in front of them, and it's more meaningful. It seems to have more context. It seems to be a far more powerful experience. I'm not taking away from those other bigger awards, but I mean, winning locally in front of your peers has probably been the most exciting part of this whole campaign.
I think that, just like when we went up on stage, it was good to be able to go up with the guys as well. Like, there was like a huge contingent of us going up on stage every time, because there was a huge contingent of people working on the campaign, and being able to share that with everyone in your team and the client as well. They came up with us for the Grand Prix, and Chris, so it was like, there was probably half the audience up on stage to collect for Black Label, but I think people probably started getting a little bit tired of us as well towards the end of the evening. But I think that's what makes it more special, the fact that you can actually be with the people who all worked in the campaign and contributed to it, and to be there with the client, and for them to be able to see the reception that the campaign's getting within the industry is also, that's the incentive for them to do it again, I guess, as well. So.
And we as the agency kind of looked at each other and went like, if you make the ordinary man feel like a champion, he's no longer a champion, because the ordinary man is not a champion, because not everybody's a champion. So like, you get pushed into this corner and you don't know how to get out. And as a creative, the only way you get out of a corner is you come up with good ideas. You start throwing good ideas on the table, and you kind of go, well, this could work, well, this could work, well, this could work. And then there's sports sponsorship guy comes on board and says, well, we can sponsor the Derby. I've got the guys on board. We go, well, that's cool. And then we kind of go, so what happens if we kind of had an idea where you make the everyday man able to select the players that take to the field, so he feels like a champion because he has an impact on what's going on the pitch. And then the idea starts to come together and goes, yeah, that's exciting. And then next thing, everybody starts chipping in, and all the different players, from PR to the eventing guys, to the promo guys, to the trade guys, kind of everyone gets kind of behind it, and that's how it starts picking up momentum and kind of forming itself into something, that's bigger than any one person. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than Tommy. It's bigger than this agency. And that's the fantastic thing about having a great, creative, powerful idea that can reach so many people.
It was an extremely collaborative process. It wasn't just like, I hate using the word, but it was an iterative process as well. It went through many different iterations from start to finish, and I don't think it could have possibly ended up where it ended up without having all of those parties involved from the beginning, in a very trusting, open relationship between agency and clients, and also other partners that were involved in the process as well. So it was unusual in that respect, but I think that more and more the work that we do should be moving towards that kind of a goal, which is an open agency relationship with the client that's collaborative and trusting. But I think that we're in a lucky position with Black Label, because it's been a client of the agency for the last quarter of a century basically. So I think that that's what kind of put us in that position, but the challenge is to try and not force our clients, but to force situations to become like that with our other existing clients. And I think to a certain extent it has become like that, but it's been an interesting learning experience for everyone in terms of being able to work together with lots of different partners and work in such an open relationship with the client as well. So
there was never a job back. That's the crazy thing. It was never like here's a job back, guys, we want to host an event, can you guys come up with a couple of ideas? It was never like that. It was a shared ownership of the problem between us and the client, and about us pulling every best resource we both have into a room together and trying to figure out how we can do something that's never been done before, and something that can touch every single one of their consumers in a really meaningful and powerful way.